Hey guys, today we're going to do car camping versus SUV camping. We're going to teach you the basics, the ins and outs, and get you started. So here's our car. We got a Jetta in all her glory, and this is the SUV. So let's get this started off with my SUV. Let's check it out here. I cleared it out, so all my stuff is right there. The biggest thing for me is that I have it set up for my scuba diving and my surfing up here in Northern Ontario. The surf can get wild on the Great Lakes, and quite honestly, I like having my car set up for that. And I honestly like the idea too of showing a house or going on an adventure and just crashing in my car. So anyways, let's get this started by showing you my SUV. So it's cleared out right now. So as you can see, it's cleared out. And now when I bought this, the big thing for me is I would just lay in them. So like every other SUV failed except for the Outback. So to see, the thing is here, I can sleep and my feet are good, right? I started with the Pontiac Vibe, best vehicle ever. Didn't have enough clearance though, but now I have this thing. Perfect, you can fit 2 people in here really easily. So it's all cleared out. Got some stuff in the front, but it is what it is. Got the sunroof too for the stars. Yeah, let's get this set up. So first things first, stamp your car, you got to get your mattress in there. So you can get that full mattress at Walmart for about 60 bucks. It sleeps 2 people. So I got my bed set up now. So let's show you guys how comfy this can get, because it is comfy. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. So you get in your Outback, and you can go in there and blanket, and you go to bed. Hey Alex, shoot, close the trunk. So, look at this. I have full movement here. I have room for another person. It's not the most room, but we'll kind of show you that. So this is the first setup, just the bed. We're gonna get a lot more stuff in here. Let me show you how. But at the very least, if you find yourself in a position where you need to, not drive home because you're alcoholed or you're just car camping, I hate hotel prices. I think they're ridiculous. Okay guys, so another cool thing with my setup is you can fit a 3rd passenger. You can come in right in there, sit someone in here. Yeah, we're on a road trip. Now we're 3. And you can still keep your bed fully functional. Or you can just put supplies here. Doesn't matter. Point is
bringing a buddy who's sleeping in a tent.
Actually, that's true. Tenters are people too. So what I usually do is I'll take my chairs. So I usually keep 2 because of company. And you can put them down in the slot underneath. So there, you got 1 in there. And then you get the bigger one. So I have a chair that I can lounge on because, well, I like my lounging chair. So now your chairs are stored. Another big thing too is if you suddenly need the floor space that those chairs take up, you can just put it on top of the bed. It's an SUV, you got tons of room. Like I've had it set up before, and then I've put coolers on it, right? Now that we have the essentials set up, time to get my scuba gear in there and my surfboards. Second step is surfboards. So here's the thing with a surfboard. You put it on top of your roof rack, but when you're camping at night, maybe you're on some sort of truck stop or something. I don't trust anybody when I'm sleeping, and quite honestly, when I hear noise or ruckus, I don't really want to get up because I'm sleeping. So I put it in my car, and there's plenty of room to put your surfboards in the car. Step 1, you gotta remove the heads from the seats, and then I'll show you the rest in the next cut. All right, so first things first, you put your first board in, then you stack the other one on top of it while it's in the middle. There you go. You're just gonna hop in. You got your little bed area. There you go there. Oh. And there you go. Set up your pillow. Honestly, you're good to go. You got your scuba gear. You got 2 surfboards. So the fun thing with 2 surfboards is it means that 2 surfboards means you can fit a friend in here. Come in. So you can fit yourself and a partner in here.
Your partner will be squished.
Well, it's squished because of the surfboards. Generally speaking, if you lower the seat, you can kind of center off this thing and it's really comfy. But if you have to surf, 2 people in here spooning is the way it is. This is the SUV setup. This is how I set it up. We're gonna show you what she lived in for 30 days, and
Cleaner version.
Cleaner version, but it's a sedan. So I mean, you can use that information to set yourself up if you have a car cheaper on gas than this would be if you're driving across, you know, the entire continent and kind of want a nap. But again, she's 5'6" and I'm 5'10", so
I fit in small places.
Yeah, let's give that a go.
Alright, so I just drove to the West Coast and back in 31 days, and this is what I lived in. So I have my little setup here. I have 2 layers of sleeping bags because I was in the Rockies, and even out of the Rockies at some points it was real darn cold. So I have space for my hiking bag, I have a larger one if I wanted to do an overnight hike or anything. I'd typically just keep all my clean clothes and stuff in there. And on the other side, here, I'll come around. And you can see this is where I'd usually keep my dirty clothes. It's a dry sack, so it's perfect because, you know, when it's been weeks since you've done laundry, it contains the scent, which is a bonus. And I've got all my water bottles down here because you'd be surprised how hard it is to come by. Easy to hang up my bathing suit. You've got storage in your doors for your bear spray or knife if you're a little bit nervous about camping. And up here I'd store my books, cards. I have Sudoku. Some nights I wouldn't have service and I'd be a little bit bored. I have an extra blanket and a hat up here. So a lot of the time, if you're sleeping somewhere chillier, you wake up in the morning and it's freezing and you just need a hat and an extra couple layers or so. In the front here, I would usually, I cleaned up a little bit, but usually I would have my bag here with my cutlery and my little cook stove and very easy access food like avocados, bread and peanut butter, stuff that I'm gonna eat for breakfast while I'm driving or that I can eat just in my front seat and is very discreet. I don't have to actually cook anything, but if I want to, say at night, it's still very easy access and I don't have to be going around my car a million times when I'm in say a truck stop, for example, and I don't want to look suspicious. And then in the back here, in my trunk, is where we would keep basically all of my overflow and a pantry, let's call it. So I have an extra blanket back there, my hammock, that's a mat that you can put on the ground. It's just a little bit more comfortable. Another sleeping mat, which I also have another one of underneath my sleeping bags in the back seat. I have a cook stove that I started my trip with back here. So I would set it.
Crowd of fans.
Whoa! Ah.
We are your fans. Wow.
You could even store a full Devon in there.
You can have a human in here. Ow.
Honestly, like I'm barely even tall enough for my feet to go out the window.
Yeah. So you're 5'6", you fit in there. I figure, like, to fit in there comfortably at the edge, it'd be like 5'8" to kind of do a car. If not, you're gonna curl up in a ball.
Yeah, because I'm like just the right height that when at a certain point, my knees were not happy with me sleeping like this all the time, and I just in my sleep started putting them down beside I would move my backpack at night and my feet would go down in here. I wouldn't be wearing shoes.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to stretch out my legs on the other side of my front seat. So I'm like just the right height to be able to actually stretch out back here.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna try to get in there and see if I could sleep in a sedan with you. If I can fit in here. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna film this. I'm just gonna go in. Fuck it.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Okay, so I would take the outside. Yeah, outside. Man always takes the outside, so you protect the women. That's how it works. Okay. Actually, I figured out a way to do this.
Oh, hold on. Let me go on my side a little. There we go. That's
so if you were 2 humans in here, Jesus, you know what you need? You need something to hold the arm area here. Here, see, look, that's how you sleep in the sedan. Well, how are you gonna do it? Oh God. Yeah, you would need a padding here. You could do if there was padding. Actually, if you, I've done it before. You get a board, and if you got a board here and you put a foam, you could fit 2 people in here extremely uncomfortably. But you could do it.
Extremely uncomfortably.
Oh God.
Yeah, he wanted me to put the board in, but I didn't care for it. This was fine. This is bare minimum. Put your sleeping bag down on your back seat.
I don't like this. So yeah, here are my feet. Just, oh look. All right, let's try closing this door, because why not? Ah. God damn it.
You can't close it because your own feet are in the way.
Yeah, so now, oh, okay. But I'm not even laying down. I don't know how you do this. God damn it, woman.
I'm just very skilled at what I
Wait,
do.
I figured it out.
Put them out the sunroof.
There you go.
Crisis.
So you make your choice, but I like the SUV better. You can fit more stuff for activities, and if you have no activities, you can get another foam in there. You can fit 3 people.
If you're into that. Oh my God, look at all the bugs on my roof now.
Yeah, you left it open.
Oh, yeah,
That's
a me problem.
That's one thing. Like, you go around the mountains, and I left the windows open. There's no bugs.
Yeah, the mountains are nice.
Oh, but if you're in like Florida or it's summer, and you leave a window open overnight, you're gonna wake up with a million bug bites, and you're gonna be so pissed off at the world. That's the thing too. You crash out in your car, you make friends everywhere. You go to a hotel, you're not making friends with anybody, and you hate everybody, and you're upset.
You guys are actually doing really nice so far.
Thanks, man.
I like my car. This is perfect for me. If you are the right size, literally just sleeping bag, back seat, go.
She spent nothing to get her set up to live in here for a month and travel. I spent $60, and that's cool. It's cool just to see you can just set up and go, and a lot of people don't think of it, or they're just too scared and all that. I hear a lot of women especially say, oh, I'm terrified to go on a vacation.
I was scared.
I know you were.
After 2 nights, I was like, okay, nothing can touch me in here.
All right, guys, so another thing with car camping is you don't need to actually get out of your car in the morning. You just drive off like no one ever knew you were there. So I can do it in my vehicle, but Alex is more nimble, and I've gained COVID weight. So she's going to show you the basics of getting up in the morning and going to the front of your car. So, Alex?
Yeah. And usually, I would start my car and turn on the heat if it's cold, and my sweater would be draped over the seat like that, and I would turn on my seat warmer. So when I come to the front, I can grab my sweater, my seat's already warm, and now my sweater's warm, and put on the extra layer.
What I would do usually is I would actually just lean over because I'm facing the back, reach my keys in, turn it on, and the heat would be full blast. Stay in my sleeping bag, wait till it's really warm, or maybe you wake up hot, turn on the AC. And it's a climate controlled space, so it's not even like, oh no, I'm in a tent, it's hot. It's whatever you want it to be, it's your car. Once you're done parking your car too, you get a good spot. Here, your little chair. Relax and enjoy the view. All right, guys, this is SUV camping
Versus car camping.
Thanks for the support. Like and subscribe. Check out my other videos at Abroad A. I'll see you next time.